tonight, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says he has spoken with President Trump about his latest tariff threat. Monday afternoon, Trump imposed a 50% tariff on certain Canadian imports, including wine, hockey sticks, and clothing. The White House calls it punishment for Canada's retaliatory tariffs on American automobiles, alcohol, and dairy products. Carney says he is ready to negotiate.
We agreed to intensify negotiations in the coming weeks, and the team and myself look forward to doing that. As always, Canadians, governments, business, labor will stand together to build Canada strong and to have a trading relationship with our North American partners that benefits everyone.
Barring a deal or any legal challenge, the new tariffs are set to take effect about a month from now. New at 6, confusion and questions about what will happen if those new tariffs are in fact implemented.
KOMO's Jeremy Harris is live tonight at the Canadian border with that part of the story. Jeremy?
Yeah, Preston and Molly, many people thought that the tariff fight between the Trump administration and Canada was over, but now the president says a 1930s law gives him the ability to impose steep tariffs on many Canadian goods. He's setting a 30-day deadline for implementing those new tariffs, and that's fueling a lot of uncertainty about the vital link between Washington state and Canada.
Just like the Peace Arch says, I think it should be complete unity.
At a border crossing that's a symbol of openness and friendship, the future between the U.S. and Canada feels uncertain.
As a Canadian, I think that, we should be very together.
President Donald Trump threatening his steepest tariffs yet, 50% on many Canadian goods.
I don't think it's good for either country. I think that we should just nix it and go back to normal.
Canada has the most free trade agreements in the world. We are very well liked. And if you want to bully us, well, you're going to see that retaliation elsewhere as well.
Ashley Kalin with Peacock Tariff Consulting says even the threat of new tariffs has industries on both sides of the border scrambling.
When a tariff like this is imposed, it's going to be very difficult to stay afloat for a lot of Canadian companies. Margins will be drastically and dramatically changed, and it's going to hurt for a long time.
When these tariffs hit the pocketbook, they really hit us in the Pacific Northwest because our relationship with Canada is so close.
Representative Rick Larson says, like with previous tariff fights, he plans to work with Congress to block the Trump administration's plan.
A trade policy would be great. A tariff policy that masquerades like a trade policy has been devastating, and we need to reverse these higher prices that are coming from tariffs. I think the long-term problem is whether or not Congress and the next administration is going to be able to fully unwind the damage, the inflation damage that these tariffs have put on people.
Today, British Columbia's Premier David Eby called Trump a bully and urged Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, not to capitulate to the new tariffs. As for here in the States, it is expected that these new tariffs will face challenges both from Congress and in the courts. Reporting live from the U.S.-Canadian border, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.